Hey, what's up? Hey, so my shows like they're on and they're off and they're canceled and they're not. So I figure I'm gonna do some lockdown videos again. I don't know if I'm gonna do it every day, but I'm gonna do it whenever I feel like it. Cause you know what? It's a free country and I can do what I want. Uh so I guess today, well, when you know what I'll do? Wednesdays I'll start doing crazy stepdad stories again. I'll do that for you guys. So I'm gonna have one tomorrow, because tomorrow's Wednesday. But today I am going to talk about what happened to me last week and the response I've gotten. The difference between social media and real life is I talked about the young man that came up to me and threatened. He said he ought to slap me just because I'm white and he's black. And I talked about my podcast, but I guess the timing of it was bad. Not on my part, because I talked about like right after it happened to me. The timing was bad because Elijah McClain, the young man that got killed, basically in police custody because he was wearing a ski mask. That story dropped and got traction and went nationwide the exact same day that a guy comes up to me in a ski mask and threatens to slap me. I mean, the timing just couldn't have been any worse, actually. So I do sympathize with that, and it's awful. And I hope that the powers that be do the right thing, and there's justice out there for Elijah McClain. Because all the videos I saw of that kid, he was just a gentle soul, and you could tell in the videos when somebody's somebody's aggressive or things like that. He seemed like the most gentle person on the planet. And then to hear his cries was just heartbreaking. But at the same time, what happened to me, the only thing that was the same was the guy that came at me crazy was wearing a ski mask. But his was down below his nose and it was above his forehead. Like it was, he stretched it. He stretched it here and down below his nose. That's the only thing that was the same. There was no cops called. But I think people just heard black guy ski mask that threatened me, and the Elijah McClain thing happened, and some people tried to lump it together. There was the only thing those two instances had in common was the ski mask, basically. That was it. But it hit me because I go, people are really angry in today's country. Like, people are just, they want to be mad. I think we're just in a state of, a lot of people are frustrated and don't know where to send their frustration. And social media is an easy place. So the fact that I could tell a story and just give the description of the story. I just said a black guy in a ski mask on a tiny bike approached me to threaten me. I didn't look at that guy any kind of way. I mean, when I looked at him out the side of my eye, my peripheral, I just said, that guy's got to be hot in that ski mask. I didn't think he was up to no good. I didn't judge him in any way. I just thought, you know what I thought? I thought I would be hot in a ski mask. Everybody's body temperatures are different, but I would have been hot in a ski mask. And I remember looking at him to the side, go, man, guy's probably hot in that ski mask. But I didn't think nothing of it. But it's funny because social media, 90% of the comics was supporting me, but then you got those 10%. 90% was good. 10% is just, they're just angry. And the fact that you could twist a story to make it my fault is sad in this country. I'm like, I don't bother nobody. I don't judge nobody, nothing. I've told numerous stories how I've met people and they were the complete opposite of what I thought they're going to be like by their appearance. So I'm the last guy to do that stuff. But then when I see people in person, I never get that stuff. Everybody me in person was like, hey, I saw your post. That was crazy. I'm like, I know, right? And most times it's black people stopping me. And then people were offended at the term black famous. I go, I am. It is. I'm just going off what I see from day to day. If I get stopped out in public, it's by black people. Not 90% of the time, 95% of the time, it's black people. stopping me for a picture or saying they know me. So that makes me black famous. It's like when people come to me after a show, I have a Latino or a white person say, "Hey man, okay, so I do a bit about Black Girls Rock, how Black Girls rock." And then some people are like, "Hey, you need to start saying Latino girls rock or white girls rock." And I said, well, when 5,000 white women are in the audience or 5,000 Latino women in the audience, I'm going to switch that joke. But right now, I see 5,000 black women. So that's who I'm going to that's who I'm going to praise during my show. But it's funny because I think in real life, people are cool for the most part. It's on social media, though, where they really get angry. Because like I said, I just told a story. I didn't make no judgments. I didn't make any assumptions. I told a story that happened to me. And there's some people that worked it out where it was my fault. It was my fault. I walked in my car, minding my business. It was my fault that when I repeated what happened to me, I shouldn't have said ski mask, even though the guy was wearing a ski mask. That's my fault for saying that. But he was wearing a ski mask. How else do I describe him? He had a mask on that some people, there's no other way to describe it. He had a knit covering that some people wear in the snow when they go down a mountain. Maybe I should have said that. I don't know. All right, y'all. Anyways, this is what I say. And we all know this. The keyboard warriors are out in full effect. And some people just want to be mad. They don't want to hear the story. They want to hear what they want to hear. But people in real life that run into me day to day on the street or just at the airport or at the coffee shop, everybody's cool. Everybody's like, how you doing? I would say that. I would say that to people. If we've learned nothing else from this lockdown, COVID, and the Black Lives Matter movement, every now and then you see somebody, just ask them how they're doing. A complete stranger that's not your race. Just do it. And see the response you get. Just go up to somebody you don't even know. Just going down the cereal aisle at the grocery store with your mask on. See somebody that doesn't look like you, whether you're a black person, say it to a white person. If you're a white person, say it to a black person. Just ride right by them, be like, hey man, how you doing? How's your day going? You'd be amazed the response you get. You know what you're going to get? Pretty good, not too bad. How are you? Pretty good. That's how a conversation starts. Instead of just looking and then looking again and then looking again. Don't say nothing. Then people start to feel some kind of way. So, all right. Anyways, I hope the guy that threatened me last week, I hope one day he turns his life around and becomes a productive member and he's not so angry. That's what I hope. I don't wish bad things on that dude. I hope one day he runs into me in the future and says, my bad, dude. That was my fault. That's what I hope. But I don't wish bad things on him at all. All right, y'all. This is a lockdown video for today. I'm not going to put a number on it because I have no idea what day it is anymore. But tomorrow is Wednesday, and I'm going to do a crazy stepdad story, The Return, because my shows got canceled in Phoenix this weekend, and hopefully I'll be back to work next week. But if not, it is what it is. Better be safe than sorry. All right, y'all. See you tomorrow.